Yes, good afternoon, everyone. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Saturday, the 25th of February, 2023. It's just my weekly analysis video where we have a look at the Forex pairs. I'm trading on the daily time frame using the high probability and divergence trading methods from my books. So that's the second and third books. I hope everyone's weekend's going okay. It's good that we're getting back into the Australian football season. When I say football in Australia, that means rugby union and rugby league. I played both when I was younger, and I love both. So today I'll be going to watch the Reds play. I'm not sure who we're playing. It'll come to me in a minute. It'll be one of the Australian teams. Queensland Reds, that is. Yeah. So thanks for watching the video. If you do like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Now, like always, we start off the week by the video by having a look at the news for the week ahead. All right. So this is the free Forex factory economic calendar. The good thing about it is you can set it up to filter news events you want to see, which currencies you want to see, and put it in your own time zone. So nowadays, I've just got the high impact events, which are the red ones. So that's all you see on my calendar now. I don't really care about medium impact or low impact news events. If I was trading the 5-minute time frame or 3-minute time frame, something like that, yes, I would. But the smallest time frame I'm trading at the moment is 4 hours. So I don't really care about anything else. So the week ahead, this is Monday 27th, Tuesday, obviously Wednesday, March the 1st. There we go. That's my birthday. Damn. It's a big one too. It's 60 years old. Oh, damn. So, not much ahead. Looking at it, GDP out of Canada, consumer confidence. What we got? CPI out of Australia, ISM manufacturing, and ISM services on Friday. It's a quiet week. Few talking heads. When I say talking heads, I mean people from different banks talking. So this Bank of Japan, I don't know who this guy is. He looks like a new guy. Bank of Japan Governor Designate, Yuda. Probably pronounced it wrong. That's twice in like about 4 days that this guy's spoken. Not sure what his job is or who he is. If you want to find out, just click on this over here. Nah. Does my head in. Economics, fundamentals. All right, so not much in the way of news ahead for the week, so that's all good. Now, let's get on to the charts. So, as you all know, I use TradingView. Oh, before we get on the charts, I forgot. Have a look at this Word document. If you've never watched any of my videos before, you may have no idea what I'm talking about. So this Word document just explains the setups, the settings on certain things, like the moving averages. I've got 3 moving averages on my chart. So this is the settings for the 3 moving averages. The QMP filters these green and red dots on the price chart. All it is a combination of the MACD Platinum, which is this indicator below, and the QQE Advanced Cross, which is not on the chart. Doesn't have to be on the chart, but that's what makes up these dots. So when the MACD Platinum and the QQE Advanced are in sync, which means that when they cross at the same time, it presents these dots on the charts, all right? This explains all different coloured lines. But generally, I'll go through all this when we go through the charts in a way. So you see this. But if you want, you can just pause the video, have a read of this, or take a screenshot. The main indicator is this bottom indicator on here, MACD Platinum, which is just a zero lag MACD. It's got a zero level, which is this dotted line here. So when it's below the zero level, I'm looking to buy. This is generally. When it's above the zero level, I'm looking to sell. So that's it in a nutshell. So as I said, just have a read of that. I understand that English is not everyone's first language. That's why pause buttons. I try to put captions on these videos, but I keep on forgetting, I think. Yeah, you can pause the video, read my notes. I've got plenty of notes on the charts, and you can slow me down, speed me up. I go through the watch list in alphabetical order, so you just pick and choose what pair you want to see, etc. All right. This is my watch list on the right here. Now, it's not all 28 pairs. It's just a selection of pairs I've chosen for whatever reason, just to show you guys and girls in trade examples. So I call all the trades live at the entry. So it's not after the fact. I'm not cherry picking trades. So it's all very transparent. I call them and then I take a screenshot and I share that screenshot at the entry with the JAGfx Facebook group, Telegram channels, and Matt from Family Man's Discord channel, and Twitter, and on my TradingView channel itself. So it's all very transparent. It's not like, oh, this is the trade I took 5 days ago. It's at the time. For me at the moment, they mark the new daily candles at 5 a.m. local. As you know, I live in Cambodia, so 5 a.m. is the New York time for me, and I get up out of bed about 6 o'clock or around 6 o'clock. So I basically call the trades about an hour and a half, 2 hours after the new candle. So it's all very transparent. Like I said, take a screenshot, etc. Now, this is my watch list. So now alphabetical order. If it's highlighted in orange, means there's something I want to talk about in this video with you guys. If it's highlighted in dark blue, means there's a trade on, no action taken. Highlighted in light blue means there's a trade on, there's been action taken. Not highlighted means there's no trade on. So we'll start off with the AusCAD. Now this is TradingView, obviously. I do all my analysis on TradingView for the daily time frames. On lower time frames, I actually do my analysis on a MT5 chart, but I've just got profiles set up in that. But I do all my trading on MT5 these days. I've got a little bit of MT4 still going, but MT5 is the majority of my trading. Now, you'll see notes on the charts. So generally on the right is the most recent trade. So you'll see the pair, the date, the actual trade, then my thoughts on the trade itself, all right? So, for example, Wednesday, 1st of Feb, new sell signal. So here's a sell here. And any trade management, you'll see noted around. So in this case, the 7th of Feb. So let's have a look. In here somewhere, I'd say. Yeah. So on the open of this candle here, I closed half of this trade, dragged the stop down, all right? So I can't lose on that sell trade. In the meantime, it's highlighted in yellow. There's a reason for that. Back here, I took a buy. So that's the, what's that? 2nd of Jan, new buy signal. So I took a buy. Now, the stop, it's got against me initially, and it's eventually taken off. So 17th of Jan, I closed half. So let's have a look when the 17th of Jan, on the open of this candle, I closed half, then dragged my stop up. And it went up a bit higher, but not too much higher before falling down. So the reason it's highlighted in orange is I was stopped out last night. Hang on, when was I stopped out? 24th of Feb. Yeah, last night. Got it. Oh, yeah, it's on my notes. Yeah, got it. So, yeah. So this buy trade from the 2nd of Jan, stopped out last night. There you go. You see it went blasted through the stop. So for a small overall profit, which is good. In the meantime, still in this sell trade. I already had a crack at a sell trade here, but I closed that on an opposite QMP filter dot. So I took the sell here. That's why there's grey vertical lines here. And when I got this green, I closed it on the open of that candle there. So I took a loss between there and there. So I took a profit here on the buy, and in the sell, we can't lose on the sell, and it's going down. In the meantime, I'm drawing these divergence type lines. These just keep on getting adjusted until they're no longer valid. So if this comes down further, lower, it's no longer valid. Oh, hang on, what's going on here? Hang on. All right. Yeah, sorry about that. I just had to pause the video while I sorted out my lines. So we had divergence here. Then we've got more divergence here. You can see the lines, red dot there. So price has gone down. Now I just left this trade on the chart, show it stopped out. When the video is finished, I tidy up the charts, remove that buy trade. So that's a winner, and we can't lose on the sell trade. So looking good on the AusCAD. Aussie, Japanese yen. We're in a sell from the 23rd of Feb. We've had a few cracks at this, and see the MACD platinum's above the zero level. Had a sell here, closed an opposite QMP, so bang there, and we had another sell here. Second temper sell. and an opposite QMP fill the dot also. So we loss. This is the third go at it. And you can see all the divergence lines drawn on the charts. Aussie USD. Last trade's a sell here and already closed 7th of Feb, closed half. So I reckon that'd be in this one here. Yep. So on the open, this candle closed half. And 24th of Feb, moved my stop down. So where's the 24th, 23rd, 24th? Yeah, we had this big, 24th yesterday. So I moved my stop down above the just inside the entry. I can't lose on this trade at all. This green horizontal line is a 70-cent level, big round number. So the next one we'll be looking at is a 65, which I'll draw on the chart now, which is another big number. So we'll draw it on there, big level. So what do you reckon, 65, about here somewhere. Yeah, we're heading down towards it. So that'll be the next sort of point we aim for. Hopefully it won't hit there because, like I said, in Cambodia, everything's in US dollars and all my money's in Australian dollars, so this has got to go up. That's just a personal opinion. Euro CAD, all right, we can't lose here at all. We're in a buy from back here, so that's the, where are we? Buy. 8th of November. Closed half on the 15th of November, so I reckon that'd be in here somewhere. Yep, in here. So we got up this previous high, closed half. In the meantime, it's just ground up, down, up, down, up. And I've got this stopping here. So 26th of Jan, I've moved my stop right up nice and tight. So there's the buy. Can't lose on that at all. The sell, 27th of Jan. There was another sell on 21st of December, which would be in here somewhere. Yep. And it closed on opposite QMP for a tiny, small loss. Didn't take a sell there, didn't take a buy there. Took another sell in here. 27th of Jan, 8th of Feb closed half. So let's have a look where that is. 8th of Feb, 7th, 8th. Yeah, price come back to the MAs, closed half, bang, down nicely, drag my stop down. Can't lose an older trade, which is good. That's the ideal position. In the meantime, for a week, it's just gone sideways. Euro yen, no trade on. Euro New Zealand in a buy. Back here on the 26th of Jan, Australia Day, and the 7th of Feb. Let's have a look here. Yeah, you got this high, closed half on the open of this candle. So on the open, this bearish candle. It's gone down back to my entry. No dramas. Stops in place. And gone up and still going up. So can't lose on the Euro New Zealand. Like, I might rush through these trades, guys. Just pause the video, read my notes. There's plenty. And if you've got any questions, you can ask me in any of the groups. Anyone's more than welcome to join the JAGfx Facebook group, Telegram channels, or the Matt from Family Man's Discord channel. Just let me know. Euro USD. Pretty sure we're in a sell. And here we go. Sell. Yeah, heading down. Can't lose on that. When we take the sell, 31st of Jan. 14th of Feb closed half. So where's the 14th of Feb? In here somewhere, I'd say. Yep. Got a green dot on the MACD platinum below the zero level. Not much profit there. Closed half and dragged the stop right inside the entry level, and it's just continued down. So we can't lose on that trade at all. That's Euro USD. Pound Aussie. It's highlighted in orange for a reason. Talk about this video. All right. So this sell trade from the 12th of December. So on the 22nd of February, stopped out for an overall profit. So there's my notes. 3rd of Jan closed half, moved the stop down. 7th of Feb, moved the stop down further. Like I said, I call all these in the group, even the trade management, call them in the group and normally give you my reasons why. So if you're wondering why I moved the stop or for what reason, just go back through the old posts. You'll see the reason, or look at last week's video or something like that, or the video that correlates with the dates. Righto, so we're stopped out. So that's 22nd. When was that? This one, I'd say. Yeah. So Wednesday, we've stopped out. Like I said, I'll leave it on the leave it here to show you on the video that I was stopped out. Took the stop out and it's just gone through again on Friday just to confirm it. In the meantime, I'm in a buy here from the 7th of Feb and already closed half on the 22nd of Feb. So hopefully it'll be in here somewhere. Yeah, bang. Price is definitely, MACD's through the zero level and went to the moving averages and we're getting close to the stop there. So I closed half, dragged the stop right up. So I can't lose on the buy and we had a win on the sell. So winner, chicken dinner. Pound Swiss, going nowhere fast. I've tightened things right up. So we've got a sell trade here from the 1st of Feb. 8th of Feb closed half, so I reckon it's down here somewhere. Yep, when I hit this previous low. So in here, MACD's definitely through the zero level, closed half. It's very range bound, so I'm not going to take too many risks. Brought the stop down, can't lose on the sell. Cannot lose on the sell. Then we took a buy on the 13th of Feb. Again, it's range bound, kept the stop. The initial stop was down here somewhere. And 24th of Feb, I've dragged the stop right up nice and tight. Now, I can still lose on the buy side. But if it turns down and goes through my stop on the buy side, then it means that it sells a winner. So I'll take a small loss on the buy and have a nice profit on the sell. But if it just went dung and took out those stops, then nah. But no, it's looking pretty good. The pound Swiss. As I said, it's very range bound at the moment. I'll probably drag this across somehow. Everyone's a bit slow. All right, pound yen highlighted in orange. Yes. My sell trade from the, where is my notes? Oh yeah, 19th of December. So we took a sell. There's been some 21st of December. We closed half. So I think that'd be up to this big candle. This big bearish candle closed half. And it's basically gone sideways forever. Look at this sideways action. I could probably draw another blue line across here. And eventually took out my stop on the 21st of Feb. So this candle here, this bearish, bullish candle here, took out my stop. In the meantime, there's a new sell signal on 2nd of Feb. So I'm thinking that's this one here. Yeah. So I took a sell there and closed for a loss on opposite QMP. So I closed it on this, opened this candle here. So I took the sell here and closed it there. So small loss there, no big deal. That wasn't a valid buy signal, didn't take it. Now we're heading up and I'm starting to draw trend lines in. The reason for this grey vertical line is there's a red dot on the MACD platinum above the zero level, so I'm in sell mode. So, and keep on adjusting these. So this keeps on going up. It's no longer valid. Just remove the trend lines. At the moment, it's still valid. Got high highs on price and still lower highs on the MACD platinum. So the pound yen just stopped out in the sell for an overall profit and no trades on, and I'll tidy up the chart after the video is finished. Right, pound USD. Yeah, this is one trade I am losing on. I am and I'm not. All right, 1st of Feb is a sell. So there's a sell here. You can see the MACD platinum's above the zero level. It's a higher risk trade, had this nice resistance level or double top on price, which is good. Where's that little, there we go. So that's, I'm confident taking a sell. You can read my notes there, a little bit of notes there. That I generally delete some of the notes once I move the information across the left-hand side of the chart. But you can go back and look at previous videos, you'll see it all. So 7th of Feb closed half, so let's have a look. I reckon it'll be on this big candle or in here somewhere. Yeah. So the open of this candle here, I closed half because price has come back to the moving averages and get near the lows here. And 14th of Feb, I moved the stop down. So where's the 14th of Feb, 13th, 14th. So that's the 14th. Move my stop down. I don't think I got taken out, did I? 122727 high. I mean low. 121. Hang on a sec. High, Jim. 122703. Nah. Yeah, came close, but didn't get taken out. 14th of Feb, moved the stop down. Yeah, no, that's right. Didn't get stopped out. Come down, coming in a few pips, and it's still heading down. In the meantime, I took this buy here, and where are we? 14th of Feb. And that's the stops here for the buy. So we're not looking too good on the buy. Yeah. Can't lose on a sell. The buy's not looking good. Sorry, I got thrown by that stop and how close it came. So we look at the high here. So look over here. There's the high. You can see it over here. And that's the candle. I moved my stop down. So the high there is 22703. My stop's at 22727. So we come within a couple of pips. So very close. All right, New Zealand CAD. In a sell from the 1st of Feb. Can't lose. 10th of Feb. Stop to, hang on, 10th of Feb. So bang, this candle here. Drag the stop inside, just above inside the entry level. Can't lose on that. On Monday, we had a bearish candle on Friday. So on Monday, I will close half. I'll make a note of that before I forget. So I'll just pause the video for a sec. Yeah, I didn't realize I hadn't closed half on that trade. So on Monday, I'll close half. We're in buy mode here. The MACD platinum's below the zero level. We can't lose on the trade. We've got this previous low. We've broken it. So I'm going to close half on that sell on Monday. So I'll make note of that for Monday. All right, USD CAD. And by the way, there's no new trade signals for Monday at all. So the good thing about TradingView compared to MT4, MT5, when the markets close on a Friday, TradingView will present any new signals that are coming on Monday, whereas with MT4, MT5, those signals don't present until the actual market opens on Monday morning. So TradingView is just a little quirk with TradingView. It's a good little quirk. I like it. But there's no new trade signals, just a bit of trade management. The AusCAD, New Zealand CAD, I'll just explain to you. And there's one more with gold, but we'll get to that in a minute. All right, so USD CAD, pair I don't like trading, as I always tell you. We're in a buy from 6th of Feb. It went against me. I went sideways for a while and banged down against me. My initial stop was down here somewhere. You can see where my stop was, 131971, which is down here somewhere, yeah, in this area. So it didn't come close to my stop. Started to pop up, 17th of Feb. Here, I just dragged my stop right up nice and tight because the MACD platinum's already through the zero level, and it's just gone up and up and up. So we're all good, and I closed half on the 24th of Feb. So on the open of this Friday candle, I closed half, and the stop was, I initially dragged my stop up here, and I dragged my stop there. So I can't lose on the USD CAD. As I said, not my favorite pair, but it's actually doing pretty well at the moment. USD Japanese yen, I'm still kicking myself for not taking this buy, and people ask me why I didn't take it. Yeah, I didn't take it. But we're going to sell from back here, 24th of October. It's probably one of my longest trades at the moment. And the stop is here, can't lose. I probably could have dragged that stop level down a bit lower. I probably should have, and it probably would have been stopped down on Friday, but I didn't. There's my calls on the trade management. In the meantime, trend lines are drawn in place for a potential divergence. You can see the MACD platinum's higher, whereas price is still not higher yet. So there's potential there. Been a tricky pair to trade down that way. Just didn't really give me much. Now it's going the other way. Right, gold, highlight in orange. There's a reason for that. And I was stopped out on Friday on my buy from the 25th of October. So here's a buy. Here's all my trade management. The last 24th of Jan, dragged my stop up just above the 1800 level, which is this green dashed line. The one up here is the 2000 level. And it's come down. Now, in the meantime, we've got this big divergence here. You can see higher lows on price and lower lows on the MACD Platinum. Then we've got MACD Platinum starting to head up and prices heading down. So we've got hidden bullish divergence followed by regular bullish divergence. This is still heading down. And we're in a sell too, which is good. 30th of Jan. Mind you, we had a few cracks at sells along the way here and lost a few. So we've had a good win on the buy, really good win. And now we're in a no-lose position on this sell. So 6th of Feb, I closed half. So when was that? In here somewhere? Yeah. Price got to the moving averages. MACD Platinum through the zero level, closed half. Now, I'm no rush to move this stop. It's not as if gold's going to turn up and go bang straight up there, huge candle level. Look at the, the biggest candles are this big, Look at the biggest candle. So if worst case scenario, it'll go up about this high in one day. But what I'm looking to do now is bring this stop down probably above these highs somewhere here. I just want to see how far it goes, see what it does around this 1800 level. MACD Platinum's below the 0 level, so I'm in buy mode. We got this divergence, like I said. So we're in a good position. We're stopped out. I'll tidy this chart up. We're stopped out on that buy for a win, and we can't lose on this sell, which is good. All right, these next three, US dollar, these are just more out of curiosity. US dollar, pardon me, is on the way up. As you can tell, the last signal was a buy, which is here, and that's proved very nice. Now, you can go back through the charts and have a look at all these lines I've drawn. These are all the valid buys and sell signals. If you watch any of my videos for weeks, you'll see these on the charts. I draw trend lines. It just gets a bit messy, just to show you that every chart is tradable. US 500, the US stock market. I'm not going to go through this blue line up here. It's been on my chart forever. Price got to it again and bounced off it and come down. Look at that. Last signal was a sell signal right on that blue line. If you're a US stock market trader, that would be a great sell. It bounced up a little bit, but it didn't break the previous high, and it's continued down nicely. Look at this. Damn, look at that. Dang, nice. So that's US stock market. Bitcoin, bang, got the 25,000. New sell signal. There we go again. Look at that divergence. Regular bearish divergence. Higher highs on price, higher lows on the oscillator. 25,000 level, 20,000, 15,000. So yeah. Okay, that's it for the charts, guys. Less than 30 minutes this time. What's going on? I'll bring up that Word document again. This one. So you can have a read if you missed a few of those things. Like I said, all these trades are called at the time. Take a screenshot, post those screenshots in the group on my daily updates in those groups, JAGfx, Facebook, Telegram, and Discord channel. Everyone's more than welcome to join them. If you liked the video, I know they're not the most exciting videos, as I say every week. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. That's always appreciated. And it is Friday. It is Saturday. It's 12 o'clock, just after 12 o'clock. I think my rugby game's on at 3:45. Maybe the good thing about living in Asia, because we're 3 hours or 4 hours, depending on what part of Australia you're talking about. 3 hours. So if a game's on at 7 o'clock at night, we get to watch it at 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock, depending on where you are, where the game's been played, which is great. Gets it over and done with nice and early in the afternoon. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Stay safe. Thank you for watching, and I will chat to you good folk next week. Cheers.